Welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. My name's Tania, this is Robert. Thanks for joining us. We're heading down the back to say hi to our newest addition to Stony Creek. Texan affair, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Our bull, our Belted Galloway bull. So we'll pop up all the footage that we've done this week when he arrived on the farm, and then a little bit of the update of the fencing that Robert finished this week. So enjoy. The boys have arrived home. Robert's just arrived on his long drive with Texie. Let's go and have a look. Welcome to Stony Creek, Texas affair. Texie, aren't you a big, handsome boy?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, I bet you're thirsty. Let's get you out. Well, he just came out by himself.
They're beautiful.
Here's some nice grass for you, Tex.
Beautiful bull.
Can only see the back of him at the moment. We'll get a better shot of him.
Walk over that way.
He looks pretty quiet, doesn't he, hopefully?
Yeah.
A very exciting day for Stony Creek. I've been waiting for this for 2.5 years. This is Texan affair. He's a stud Belted Galloway bull. He's just over 2 years old. And he'll be our first bull that we put over the gills. And we'll start off with Spring Rain, Symbol and Panda. And I'm going to leave Spelza. And of course Uzuri's too young, but we'll wean Uzuri. We'll leave Spelza and Uzuri out of the mix. We'll keep them with the sheep. But Tex has just been in a horse float for 7.5 hours. And he's travelled really well. And we'll see how he settles in. But he's down in the first break of the new paddocks that I've created down the back here. He's enjoying the long green grass because he's come from somewhere where it's very dry. So welcome to Stony Creek, Tex.
Just got some hay for him because we're pretty green here, and where he has come from is a little bit dry, so
Come on.
just give him a little bit of roughage.
And take him to the water.
I'll show you where the water is.
Go on, boy.
Come on, Tex.
Go on, big boy. Where you at? Oh, I don't need to rub on you. Come on. Come on. Come on, Tex. Get these sheep.
Alright, Symbol and Spring Rain are meeting Tex, and Tex is very keen to say hello. Spring Rain, not so much.
No, to say the least. Symbols couldn't be bothered.
Symbol's eating. What's all this carry on? Tex just wants to say hello. This is going to be some cow shenanigans.
This is day 2 of having Tex on the farm with the girls, and yesterday was a very busy day for Symbol and Tex. Symbol came on heat just the same day as we put her in the paddock, so I saw lots of attempts and I let them be most of the day to do their thing. This is Tex's first time with some ladies, and my girls, that's their first time. But while I've got him with some nice friendly girls, I thought I'd acclimatise myself with him and get him to know me better. Just coming down and giving him a bucket of feed and getting close to him, and I'll eventually win him over. He's quite a quiet young man, and we want to keep him that way. And that's one of the reasons why I got Belted Galloways, is because they're quiet nature, and if you don't know, they're from the Scottish Highlands. They're a heritage breed of cattle. They're not overly popular in Australia, although, you know, from a meat carcass perspective, and that's mainly because the commercial breeds grow out a lot quicker than these girls. These Belted Galloways usually take somewhere between 6 months to a year longer to grow out, but they're a lot nicer meat if you ever get the chance of eating Belted Galloway meat. It's naturally marbled, and the reason why I got them, for a first cow, they're pretty good. They're really good at calving. They generally throw smaller calves, especially in the shoulder, and Tex is bred that way as well. So calving is easy. Easier, I should say. It doesn't mean they don't have problems, but less likely. They're very good mothers. They really look after their mums, their babies, and they do really good on poor tucker, because they were bred for the severe conditions in the Scotland Highlands, and they're an interesting breed to look up. They're naturally polled, so they don't have horns. Not like the Highlanders, they have horns. But they're a nice gentle cow. I've kept the other two cows, Panda and Spelza, out of the mix at the moment. I don't want them joined. Main reason is because Uzuri is still drinking off a mum, and she's only 7 months old, and I'd like to keep her on mum for another couple of months. And Spelza, she's only 3 months younger than Spring Rain and Symbol, but she's a lot smaller cow, so I'm going to keep her out to grow her out a bit more. And the commercial cows, they generally mate around about 18 months, but with a Belted Galloway, probably 2.5 years is a good time to breed from them. They've matured enough. They've got another 9 months of growing before they calve, and these girls will put on some more length and height. So Tex is getting along very well, isn't he, Spring Rain? She's flicking me with her tail. Tex needs a bigger bucket. His head's bigger than the girls. Spring Rain is pestering Tex to get some more feed, but it's nice to see someone boss over Spring Rain, because she's the bossy cow in the herd. And now Tex won't stand for it. Oh, he's let her have a bite. Wonder how long that'll last. No, good girl, Spring Rain. He's got such a bigger head compared to the girls, hasn't he? Lovely. The girls will come in for the scraps. Simple's getting up close and personal. But yeah, she's still a little bit on heat, but yesterday was the main day she was on heat, so hopefully Tex did the deed. But there's always next month, isn't there, girl? Now I'm down with Panda and Spelza, and Uzuri's just checking out the bucket for the first time. She's never had a bucket before, with some chaff. Oh. So as you can see, Spelza's much smaller than Spring Rain and Symbol. And Uzuri, even though she's a really nice looking calf, she's still feeding off mum at least twice a day. And my problem's now going to be having 2 mobs of cows and sheep, but I'll put these 3 with the sheep. Uzuri's liking that. And keep them away from Tex. So that'll be my biggest problem, is rotating the sheep and the cows around the bull and Spring Rain and Spelza. The pigs think they're getting something. Sorry boys, you're not. But Uzuri's liking the chaff. The other 2 are used to it. Now's my time to get Uzuri used to me. I'll keep working on her. So I wanted this end of the laneway to look nice, so I've opted to put some timber in, as you can see on that side. And I'm just doing the same on this side with putting a angle iron on the post and then cutting it around the hinges and the wire and mounting the timbers on board. And that'll look much nicer than just having plain wire. It's also a sight barrier as well, so if you've got animals moving towards here, it's very visible. So hopefully it all works, but it's a bit of a job, especially doing it down here and all my tools are back there. So I've got to measure and cut back at the house and then bring it back and adjust it as required. At the bottom. I need a 10 at the bottom down there. This needs to be here. I finally got this end assembly finished and all cleaned up, and I think it looks quite good at the end here. And then that's the laneway. So looking the other way, looks pretty good. It's a nice visual barrier. I was worried if it was just plain wire, the animals might run up the laneway and basically straight into it. So we'll see what the laneway brings for next year once we get it planted out with trees and the breaks down each of these internal fences. I want to put trees down these ones, so I've still got a number of oaks. Oh, don't look at how straight this end is. The wind was blowing really heavily, and it sort of pushed my wire that I was using as a guide across a bit, but it's not far out. So we'll end the video here for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a momentous week with the arrival of Tex and the starting of our breeding program. They were very excited about the buckets of feed, and have tipped them all over everywhere. But enjoy your Easter, and we'll see you next week on the farm.